Oh no. Mistakes were made. I guess you could call this sleepy morning ASMR. Does seem to be popular, doesn't it? Every cloud has a silver lining, I suppose. But I'm just getting my shit together. Bear with me. And do you remember how I said I was going to do some off-screen grinding on that Pokemon playthrough? I didn't do any of that, of course I didn't. Don't be silly. Remember what I said about hollow promises? Well, that's the first of many. Let's switch back to game, shall we? I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I had thought about maybe doing something else, but I'm not exactly in the most creative headspace right now. So, this is what it's going to be. I also realized that watching back last night's stream, the audio was a bit low on the Pokemon game, so let's switch to that now. Oh, also, I don't know what happened. My push to mute button on OBS has just stopped working. It still doesn't work. It's no matter what I do, I've checked the key bindings and everything, but we just can't have nice things, I suppose. So I'm sorry if any gross noises make it through. I'm doing my best. So, we have... hello, by the way. I am actually here. I was just straightening myself out a little bit. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of research and found out that there are no shinies in Generation 1. So we have an amendment to make. Let's change this. Get rid of that. So if a Pokemon faints, it's dead. Thinking maybe I should think up another rule instead. No, I'll just I'll think of something. Anywho, where's that sound gone? Volume mixer. Oh, loud. How's that? Bit louder than last time. You can actually hear what's going on now. Yes, one moment though. I only realised after the fact that I can just turn the volume down on my own speakers. I don't have to do it on my on the actual PC or on anything that would affect the stream. Anyway, while I'm filling you in on last night and how this morning is going, let's get back to grinding in the background. I'm just rearranging some of my windows. Oh, no. Stream is healthy. Yeah, everything's good. Okay. Where was I? What was I doing here? Today might be the day that I bring out the cardboard PNG backup. Just because I might get a little too physically tired. So, I'm not always this reckless. I feel like I should point that out. It's just that last night there was, we had a visitor who had travelled from far away, and well, I had to go spend some time with them. Or not had to. I enjoyed spending time with them. I enjoyed myself a little too much. 3 espresso martinis. I think it's the first time I've had an espresso martini. They're very, very nice if you're a coffee lover like myself. And usually I find that I can't drink too much. I can't get that drunk because I tend to just fall asleep. I get 2 or 3 drinks into the evening and I just pass out. I'm no fun to talk to at all. But what last night made apparent to me is that if you combine alcohol with coffee, it's a very good mix for an energetic stream. So maybe no, that's a terrible idea. I was about to say maybe I should do an espresso martini before every stream, but I don't want to become an alcoholic, you know. Don't want to kill myself for my art. I've got to look after myself. I will say though that the anxiety that I was feeling last night has all gone, and that's probably just because I'm a little bit more tired. That's something I have found in terms of managing anxiety, or if I have to do something that I know is going to be anxiety provoking. Doing it when I'm just a bit more sleepy is usually better, because when I'm pepped up and full of energy and wide awake and focused, that's also a recipe for getting nervous and anxious and things like that. I knew there were items in this forest somewhere. But yes, I'm a lot more relaxed with this morning's stream. I think I'll do more morning streams like this one. Oh, yes, that's right. I was going this way. I want to practice at this end of the forest because I'm determined. It's an entirely optional fight, and it's supposed to be incredibly difficult, but I'm determined to kick things off with a bang by fighting Blue on the road to Indigo Plateau. Go Slapton. Marvellous. It's always those first couple of levels that are the most difficult, particularly if you're playing Nuzlite, as I found out. In other news, I do have other games that I'm going to try and play as well. I just haven't set anything up. I was going to try and play something a little bit more chill this morning, but I haven't had the time to set it up because last night I immediately went to bed, ended up just mindlessly refreshing Twitter for far too long. You know the story, just lying awake looking at my smartphone for ages. And then this morning I woke up about, what time was it? 7 o'clock? And I was just kind of dozing since then. So I haven't had much sleep at all. Let's just do a quick sense check. Yes, they both still have full health. The other reason I'm in Viridian Forest right now is I want to at least have a chance of encountering a Pikachu. I think my voice is probably just going to stay croaky like this for the first hour or so. I'm not going to put too much effort into it, I don't want to strain myself. I literally just opened my mouth to say, where have all the wild Pokémon gone? But there they are. Sleepy brain, can't think of what to say. Oh, I could pull out one of those prompt things. What was the one I gave as an example yesterday? It was, would you rather have the power of flight or the power to read minds? Since I read that one, I've actually, my mind has been running away with it. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think ultimately I would choose the power of flight. And there's a reason for that. I thought long and hard, and I got real deep and philosophical about it. If I were able to read minds at will, that is to say, I can, if I choose to, I can be aware of someone's internal monologue, of any images they may be thinking of, what they're feeling, just really any of their conscious thought. If I could do that at will, I'd worry that it would change me as a person, you know? Because whether or not I trust someone would no longer be relevant, because I would always know if they were being truthful and honest or not. So trust no longer exists. I would worry that would affect my relationships with the other people in my life. And there's lots of deep and philosophical challenges come up with that. But the power of flight, as in, you know, being able to levitate at will, a la Superman, would be pretty fun. And I could keep it a secret. I could make sure I only do it at night. Disguise myself, perhaps, just to avoid, you know, being captured by the government and experimented on. But yes, it's an easy one for me. The power of flight, definitely. The power to read minds, I think, would come with too much baggage, too many problems. If I had the power of flight too, I would want to keep it a secret. Wouldn't you? I mean, if people know that you have this power, realistically, they would be after you. You'd have, like, government researchers wanting to find out what you are and why you could fly. People who know that you have this power might say that you should use it. You should use it for good. You should use it to save people who are in danger. And essentially, it's the whole superhero story then, isn't it? With great power comes great responsibility. But it's a lot to take on. I would rather just keep it a secret. Oops. I've done it again, just mashing the A button. Do you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, by which I mean tabletop Dungeons and Dragons? I have a group of friends I play with occasionally. A few different groups, in fact. And one of the groups, they liken the RPG world that we play in to video games an awful lot. To the point where one of them was trying to say he wanted to interact with the shopkeeper, essentially. And he said, oh, I go to the shopkeeper and I say, what shall I do? And he couldn't think of what to do. So he just said, I walk up to the shopkeeper and press A. And that it really tickled me at the time. How close are we to level... Oh, level 13, we only got one more to go. Then we've just got to level up, what's his name? Lancashire, or whatever I named him. Larncroft? Langtoft. I'm never going to remember my own Pokemon's names. In case you weren't here, or you haven't seen last night's stream, my naming convention is to open up Google Maps and look around at random English place names and just choose one that resonates with me in some way. I've always found English place names amusing. You know, you'd just as well come across somewhere called Wolverhampton as somewhere else called Little Little Piddling. Or Staunch. Or, and this is actually a real place. It's, no, I'll save it. I'll name my next Pokemon this town name that I know, that I'm thinking of, and I will let you decide how it's pronounced when you see it written out. I'll use it to name this Pikachu if I find one. Caterpie. It says Caterpie, doesn't it? I know it's Caterpie. If it were Caterpie, I would take the E off the end. Oh, I've gone terribly wobbly. I'm definitely vibing with this old LCD aesthetic, though. If you follow me on Twitter, or if you see this before 10 PM UK time today, or even if you don't, it doesn't matter, better late than never, leave a comment on, or send me a tweet suggesting a game to play. Something that you'd like to see me play. In general, I like to keep it chill though. Chill games, not competitive games. I'm okay at competitive games, but they don't bring out the best in people. I might give Minecraft a go at some point. Can't go wrong with a bit of Minecraft, can you? Especially if I start a server with some of the VTuber friends I've made along the way already. I think that would make for a very interesting server. Level 14, that means Poison Sting? Yes, it does. Okay, let's rearrange those moves. Oh? Oh, you can't... Can't I... Oh no, you can only change them in battle. Well. Apparently in Generation 1, you can't explore their Pokemon moves. No matter. So, also, this stream is not going to be as long as I have done before. Mainly because of the tiredness, but I think in general I'll try to aim for 1 hour minimum each stream. That seems about right. It's also, I find, when I'm looking for YouTube videos to play in the background while I'm doing something else, 1 hour is quite nice, just a sort of long-form video that I can have playing on my side monitor while I do something else like grind at Pokémon or play a bit of Minecraft. Thought I'd mute. What is this mute button now? OBS and its hotkeys, I just don't know anymore. But, I was going to say, I thought I had muted myself sooner than I actually did, so I apologise for the gross noises. Ah, now, here, where it says Poison Sting is not very effective, that's a bug. So Bulbasaur is the grass type. Is it grass poison? Yes, grass poison. So, Poison Sting is super effective against grass, and it's weak against poison. Those two balance each other out, and it just does the normal amount of damage to Bulbasaur. But in Gen 1, the message that you get, so the sound effect and the message that tells you that the move was not very effective, only applies to Type 2. So even though it said that it wasn't very effective, actually, it did the normal amount of damage. It's just a Gen 1 quirk. Not game-breaking, just misinformative. Where have all the wild Pokémon gone? Is this real? I wish this happened when I had somewhere to go. Now that I have nowhere to go and I'm just grinding, there's nothing. Hello? Hello, wild Pikachu. What the fuck? Is this real? I have never walked this far in the tall grass and not encountered a wild Pokemon. That was insane. A wild Kakuna appeared. You know what, though, I hope you'll forgive me. I am going to go PNG for a little bit, just because I'm aching rather a lot. So, oh. There we go. I've turned into cardboard. I'm Cardboard Cup now. Just so that I can be a little bit lazier. I won't do this all the time, though. Only when I really have to. hope I've got the audio mix better this time. I'm looking at the sound meters, it seems fine. Like, my voice is bouncing up to the amber zone, which is what you want to aim for, really. So, about -10 decibels. I'm peaking at -5. At least I'm not properly peaking. And the desktop audio is peaking at about -30. So that would make it about 1/3. Yeah, so about one third the volume. Good old Langtoft. What on earth is my neighbour doing? Just throwing anvils around the house. Okay. It's funny because the wild cocoonas and metapods only know Harden. But if you evolve one yourself, then it retains all its moves, and you can have a metapod or a cocoona that still knows Tackle and Poison Sting. Which makes no sense to me. What is it doing? Throwing itself? I'm going to cut back, by the way, into puppet form. Here we go. I was putting way too much effort into lining myself up then for a seamless transition. I think that's a running theme so far. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I do put a lot of effort into the into production value. So this level of polish, the amount of effort that I've put into making this Game Boy stream setup, you can expect more of this. Particularly, start playing any games or... Oh, the OBS is messing with my microphone again. I'll say that again. If I start playing any retro TV console games like the NES or the SNES or the Sega Mega Drive, which in North America is called the Sega Genesis, it's called the Mega Drive everywhere else in the world. I think it was because of a copyright issue. Someone already copyrighted Mega Drive something. But anyway, if I play games like that, what I really want to do is get a realistic looking CRT setup. So that it looks like I'm playing it on an old TV, but in a way that looks good, in a way that's pleasant to watch on stream. Because I know I've seen a lot of streams of people playing retro games, and quite often they just put the raw stream capture, and it's fine. But just seeing the raw pixels with the mushy scaling, it's not a good look. I want things to look good, and I always want. If I'm playing more kind of full resolution games, then I'm going to try to show them at native resolution, pixel for pixel, on the screen. I always want things to look as good as they possibly can. A Pikachu! Here we go, let's go Pikachu. I have to be really careful not to kill it though. Maybe it can survive one tackle? Just one? Good, yes, lower my attack so that you can survive the tackle. Okay, yes, one tackle is fine. Please, 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 please. Nice, okay, first Pikachu. I'm totally evolving this into a Raichu, by the way. Pikachu. Mouse. A nickname, obviously. So, is that the icon for Pikachu? Get out. That's not... Oh, that really gets my goat. So the town name that I was talking about earlier... How do you suppose you pronounce that? How would you pronounce that? How would you pronounce it? How would you feel if I told you that was pronounced Towchester? Nope, it isn't. I'm pulling your leg. It's pronounced toaster. Yes, toaster. As in, exactly the same as the appliance, the kitchen appliance you use to make toast. It's pronounced toaster, and there's a road leading to the area called Toaster Road. I came across it on Google Maps and looked up the pronunciation online. It's like the whole Worcester sauce thing. It's Worcestershire is another. Worcestershire is an acceptable pronunciation, but Worcestershire is incorrect. Worcestershire sauce or Worcester sauce are both correct. Take it from me as an honest Brit. I know what would be fun at some point is a pixel art stream. I do like doing pixel art. I find it relaxing. And it's because in order to be good at pixel art, you don't have to have a very good hand. Not like directly drawing, because pixel art is more like sculpting. You lay out a kind of a rough silhouette of what you're trying to do, and then you can just add bits and remove bits and sort of sculpt it into the shape that you're chasing. And it's very, very easy to tweak until things look right. Oh dear. Still quite sleepy. I'm still alive. I don't know how. By all rights, I shouldn't be. And my voice is still quite croaky. We've nearly got Langtoft at level 14. And I caught a Pikachu. Alive but dying. Yes, that's about the tall and short of it. Sorry if I keep using British idioms, by the way. No, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not going to stop. Still, though, I'm wondering what to play next. Langsborough? Is there an actual place called Langsborough? I'm going to... I'll show you now. This is what I named the Pikachu. How do you suppose that's pronounced? Take a guess. There's quite a long delay on the stream, by the way. Like, I'm reacting to chat almost immediately. It's just taking a long time to come through. Towel Cester? Nope! It's pronounced toaster. As in the same as the kitchen appliance you used to make toast in the morning. I could have set the stream to low latency mode, but I'm a sucker for quality. Gotta have good quality streams. Otherwise, all these glorious pixels from my the Game Boy LCD shader might not come through properly. Toaster? The C is the C is the S sound. Hold on. I'll bring it up again. The CES part of that word all just kind of contracts into one S sound. So instead of toaster, it's just toaster. That's often the case with British place names like that. If there's a CES, just contract the whole thing into one S sound. Toaster. American English is a lot simpler. Well, I mean, it seems that way. They get rid of a lot of unnecessary letters. Well, I think if you go back through history, American English, as it stands now, is actually much closer to original Old English. It was in the United Kingdom where we decided to add more letters to words to make them look fancier. And I know it sounds like I'm making that up, but that is literally the reason. There was also an issue with a style of writing called black letter. If you look up black letter, you can see things like black letter fonts. And writing in that style made some letters look the same. So they just added random O's and U's and G's to different spellings, just to make the words look different and make it look nicer. I mean, it's the English language in general, the unnecessary letters. Oh, I thought it learned Vine Whip at level 14. Well, there we go. We've got Vine Whip. That means I can fight Brock now. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I should know Viridian Forest like the back of my paw now. And then I'll have to think of another game to play for my 10 PM stream this evening. Because as much as I'm enjoying playing Pokémon Red, I don't want to play that for every stream. I want to mix it up, you know? I'm not entirely sure critical hits do anything. They don't seem to do that much more damage, to be honest. I'm gonna have to open up the wiki and check that again, see if it's a bug in the first generation Pokemon games. Isn't Nuzlocke supposed to be whatever you see first you capture? Not necessarily. If you... In the start of yesterday's stream, I said that I was going to follow the rule that if a Pokemon dies, if a Pokemon faints, they die. But if... I have to train Pikachu a little bit. If they faint, they die, but I'm going to catch what I want, because that rule just doesn't seem very fun to me. And I've never played any kind of Nuzlocke challenge before, so I'm kind of starting with baby steps, you know? And what kind of game do I fancy? I don't know. Something else kind of chill. This game is kind of chill. I don't have to concentrate too much. I can talk over it without losing track of what I'm doing. Oh, it's happening again. Earlier on, I was walking around for a good solid few minutes without a single Pokemon appearing. Not even sure you can make steps. What do you mean? I've lost the context of what I was talking about. Let's go Pikachu. Backpack Hero? I haven't heard of that game. I'll definitely look it up though. Baby puppet steps. I'm gonna go and dip my toes into the Pewter City Pokemon Gym just to get a measure of what kind of level we're dealing with, because if it's about the same as I am now, I'm gonna want to level them up a bit more, just so that they definitely don't die. So let's get Langtoft in front. Good if you stay talking in American English. Oh, yes, any English is fine. English is English at the end of the day. Yo, champion making. I said. Champion Doesn't that guy normally call you champion making? It's okay. It's okay, dude. I know all this. Doesn't matter if you say yes or no, he's gonna tell you anyway. Your inventory is your weapon. Like what? You swing your backpack at your enemies. A level 11 Diglett. I'm going to guess that means the gym leader might have level 13 or 14 Pokemon. But considering I have a Bulbasaur with Vine Whip and Leech Seed, I think I might do okay. Try and play conservatively. Ah, see, that's going to help a lot. If the sword is poking out of your backpack, I like that. I like the sound of it already. Oh, and I leveled up as well. Perfect. Just in case, I will level them up a little bit further. This is the first part of my learning curve, you see. It's normally when you're playing Pokemon, you can just have a go at the gym leader, and if you wipe or if any of your Pokemon faint, it's fine, you can just try again. Just a moment, I'm going to have to switch to cardboard mode. Because, I kid you not, I'm literally getting pins and needles. I'm going numb. So, there we go. Cardboard cup for a little bit. just so that I can rest and flex and get a little bit more blood circulating. Do you like my cardboard cutout, by the way? It's sometimes the mouth opens and closes when it's not supposed to, but you know, nothing's perfect. Stretch more often. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Off camera, I'm just I'm wiggling and stretching around. It's cute, thank you. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my joints cracking. Oh dear. Oh. Just breathing, yes. Or just, you know, just a random spasm. Right. Let's take the opportunity. You can only rearrange moves while you're in the middle of a battle in Generation 1, so I'm going to... I think if I put Leech Seed number 2... There, I like that. Sound like an... Look, I'm just extra crispy. That's what it is. That extra crispy crunch. Anyway, I think I've got some blood circulating now, so I'll swap back to puppet mode. Look at the artwork on that Pidgey. Its beady little eye. Cursed Gen 1 artwork. So, yes, interesting fact. I was confused at why Pidgey's Gust move wasn't super effective against Bulbasaur. Turns out, Gust is a normal type move in Pokemon Red. Not a flying type. I wish there was somewhere with some slightly higher level wild Pokemon that I could train with. Unfortunately, if you try to leave town, there's a dude who turns you around. Don't look. Don't look. Let me past. Oh, no, he's seen me. leads you all the way over to the gym. I think I showed this guy last time. And then he just evaporates. There's nothing here, there's just a wall. He's gone. Anyway, I'm just going to BRB one moment. I'll catch you in a minute. Watch out, here he comes. Here come that boy. Old meme, I know. I'm back. dance there. I don't know, what level should we go? I think if we can get Langtoft up to level 16, I think that'll be fine against Brock. Either that, or we get our second fatality and lose our starter. No pain, no gain. But yes, after this stream, I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day recovering from last night. I did have a bit of a hangover when I first woke up. In fact, if you're watching this stream back, just take a minute right now to scroll right back to the beginning of this video and listen to the way my voice sounded at the beginning and how it sounds now. The difference will shock you. I don't... Does YouTube let you rewind a live stream? Or do you have to wait until you watch the recording back? No, I haven't beat the gym leader yet, no. I beat the trainer in the gym as a warm-up. But once I have leveled up Langtoft another couple of times, I'm going to go for the gym leader. Come on, Langtoft, we're all waiting for you to level up. Yeah, you can oh. Well, skip back to the beginning of the stream and listen to how I sounded then, and then come right back. It's quite funny. You sound dreaded. I sound dead. That was me straight out of bed. That was the first time I'd spoken for the day. There's no pee-pee left. I've run out of pee-pee. I'm offended. We're at 15 at least. I'm gonna go get some more PP from the Pokémon Center. My head's not in the gutter. I'm just reading what's on the screen. It's not the mouth it comes out of, it's the mouth it comes into. The mind it goes into. My head's not in the gutter, I promise. Who's sus? Not me. You can't be talking about me. I'm what's the word? I'm say so. Definitely say so. I mean, I'm not for children. I'm going to point that out again. I've said it before. Not for kids. I am not a children's TV character. I say words like fuck occasionally. This isn't modded. No, this is just vanilla Pokemon Red. Completely original. As Nintendo intended. As originally Nintended. And also some parts not as intended because of the bugs. And I'm a what? An adult toy. I would feel uncomfortable if it's something that I would feel uncomfortable typing into Google. I don't know how to feel about that. Nintended. Written. Oh, what's that meme? I think it's from there's a subreddit called Spubby. You know, where there's that the Subway logo, but it says Spubby. That they all tickle me. And there was one on there. It's the screen written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, but it actually reads something like Quentin and Taranted by written directino. Something along those lines. They always tickle me though. I'll never stop finding them funny. I'll get some on stream sometime. You know what? I keep saying, oh, I'll sometime in the future I'll do this thing. I'll just do it now. Moment. Cardboard mode. So that I can surf the interwebs. Is it gone? Written? No. That's the one. I found it. Oops. I'm glad I've got OBS in studio mode because my misclicking. So what? Sorry, we are terrified. I would be. Not a job that I could do. We've got, right. I'm gonna get a meme board. Meme board, there we go. That's the one I'm talking about. Quentin and Tarantined by written directino. I love it. There's also oh, this one. Hold on. Oh, this is the one that you were talking about. Let's bring that one up. Sorry, we are terrified. That's what they'd be saying if they burst in here and came across me. Made me feel like I had a seizure. I think that might be the intended effect. I love that meme though. I'm going to definitely at some point I'm just going to steal the idea of doing a meme review from who was it? It was Coco with HoloLive, I think, did the meme reviews. A lot of fun. Good for, you know, audience interaction. Although I think her main theme on that was the fact that she was bilingual, talking about it in Japanese and English. Sort of added a layer of depth to it, because as someone who only speaks English and kind of bits and pieces of a couple of other languages, there's not really a lot I can add. I could bring a meme onto the screen and say, haha, funny meme, good, 9 out of 10. Then what, next meme? Unless people made memes for me, memes with me in them, that would be funny. Then I would have something to say about them. My tie's gone wonky again. Straighten my tie for me. I should really get this ironed or something. But hey, mixing it up like this is fine too. Just get random shit on the screen. It gets awkward. It gets If any cringe happens, I'm just gonna lean into it, you know? Like, what can you do? The moment you worry about it, the moment you try not to be cringe, it always has the opposite effect. So, I'm just gonna lean into being a cringe lord and be happy with it, you know? Work with what you've got. I'm already a puppet on a stick. I don't know how you could get more cringe than that. Maybe I should say, a stick reveal, I don't know. What's a reasonable goal? I could say stick reveal at 100 subs. Unsolicited stick pics. Just go full cringe. Yeah, just embrace it. It's like having like eating a balanced diet. You need a good balance of cringe and based. Anime puppet on a stick? That's almost what I was, you know. So there were, a little bit behind the scenes now, there were prototypes. There were ideas that failed. Two of them, I'm looking at two of them now, and it's not a pretty picture. It's really sad, kind of unfortunate. They did not turn out very well at all. But I was almost an anime puppet. As in, two-dimensional, with sliding, moving parts. Yeah, too cringe. That's exactly what I thought. And I was, during working on these prototypes, I was aware of the cringe. I was aware of the cringe factor, and I was trying to counter it. Yes, made them myself, yes. But I was trying to counter the cringe by deciding, okay, instead of fighting it, let's try to lean into the cringe, and I experimented with the sort of, the raggedy puppet look. A puppet that kind of looks like it's falling apart, and is badly made, but embracing that as an aesthetic. But that didn't work either. The puppet literally just looks possessed by demons. I don't know where... Should I just... I could bring him on camera. But he's not... He's quite unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Stay there one moment. I'm going to get my disastrous older brother, I think we could call him. And you let me know how cringe this is. Make up myself. Mostly. Well, partially. This outer, the outer layer. So most of what you can see was purchased, was bought this way. But the internal workings. So I don't know if I open my mouth, you can see. You can see some pins in there. My tongue piercings. And there are some pins in the sides of my jaw, which you can't see as well. I made all of that myself. I made the mechanics. And this terrible tie. Anyway, I promised you a sneak peek at my unfortunate sibling. One moment, I'll just go and see where he's hiding. I think he's nibbling on fish heads in the corner. Are you ready for that? I don't think you're ready to meet him. Whatever you're expecting, he's not that. Piercings. Yes, I mean, that's what I call them. Yes, fish heads. He's a freak. Go on, show your face on camera. Don't be shy. Oh god. His eyes have gone transparent. Because of the green screen. So, yes, he was Raggedy Puppet prototype. But I'll turn off the chroma key. One moment, so you can see him properly. Green screen reveal. What the hell even is he? Ah. So yeah, that was, well, he's a failed experiment. And yes, he just hides in the corner eating fish heads. I try not to talk. The family doesn't talk about him. No, it wasn't what you imagined, was it? No. And you can probably understand why that experiment was failed and why he pretty much lives in the bin. Too cringe. Far too cringe. But he was the answer to the cringe. He might have a screw loose. He doesn't have any screws. He's got all... He does have metal pieces in his face, which are very sharp, and will give you cuts. There was bloodshed. There was bleeding involved during testing. Not going to lie. It did not go well. One day, though, I would like to think that one day, perhaps if I can afford it, maybe there will be a Cup 2.0. Who knows? Completely built from the ground up. Oh, come on, still not level 16. Or maybe fix your brother. I think he's beyond help. I don't think we can save him. No, I'm looking at him now, and every time I do, I flinch a little bit. I gag in my mouth. You'd be scared of Cup 2.0? What would be scary about that? I'm not scary, I'm fluffy and adorable. I'm not going to reveal any more behind the scenes stuff. I need to save some of it, don't I? I'll give too much on the first date, or second date. Not that this is a date at all. Fuck up. But my voice is starting to go a little bit croaky again. Because I've been streaming for... I haven't been streaming for that long. What if 2.0 just becomes a tentacle monster? It's... I know what you mean now. If my unfortunate brother is anything to go by, yes, I'd be scared too. An invitation? Don't... It doesn't mean anything, or anything. Don't... No. Drink some honey mixed with lemon. I've heard that's a good idea. And room temperature water. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to hydrate right now. Gotta hydrate. There we go. Feeling better already. But yeah, next time I'm at the shops, I'll get some honey and lemon. I've been meaning to for a long time, because it honestly sounds like something I would enjoy the taste of anyway. Hot water. So, room temperature water is apparently better for speaking, because if you drink hot water, then it makes your stomach produces a little bit more acid, and there's a bit more risk of acid reflux. But room temperature water, it's very easy on the throat and easy on the stomach. Iced tea. I do love iced tea. I make my own. I've made my own iced tea several times. The recipe is really easy. It's just make a giant jug of tea, like 2... Was it? The one I've got is a 4-litre jug. Just make a 4-litre jug full of tea. Ah, level 16, finally. A 4-litre jug of tea. He's evolving already? Oh. Even better for the first gym. That is not the Venusaur I remember, but this is Generation 1, so... whatever. Anyway, sorry. This happens to me a lot. I get sidetracked from what I'm saying. You just make a huge jug of tea and add some lemon juice and sugar and keep it in the fridge. Easy. With lots of ice. I've made my own cold brew coffee before as well, which is much, much stronger in terms of the amount of caffeine that's in it. That's like Ivysaur, not Venusaur. Yes, I'm just doing a dumb. I has the dumb. That's what happens when you spend all evening drinking espresso martinis. They gives you the dumb. You're my kind of pal. Let's round off this stream, I think, by kicking Brock's ass and oh, my Pokemon are all rock type. No. I remember when I first played Pokemon. No, it wasn't my first playthrough. Oh, Brock is topless in this version, apparently. I played Pokemon Gold when I was a kitten, and I noticed how all of these trainers and gym leaders that you fight, they always have a theme. Like, they might just have 3 or 4 of the same Pokemon, or all Pokemon of one type, like Brock here. He's just... He just does rock type. That's it. So I made a team of... I think I had 4 Voltorbs, or 3 Voltorbs and 1 Electrode. Geodude apparently had hair. I think what they've done here is they're playing a little bit too much on the dude part of his name. So they've given him a cool sort of Elvis hairdo. And he's holding up his thumb like, yeah man, I'm such a dude. Hey dude, I'm Geodude. Geodude is one of the worst sprites in this game, definitely. Onyx is only level 14. I've got this. This is easy. He's using Bide, so while he's using Bide, I'm not going to attack him so that his Bide fails. Just wait for his Bide to fit. He unleashed energy, but nothing happened because I didn't attack him. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. First badge. The technique Flash can now be used at any time. No thank you, sir. Not in public, please. Stay covered up. That's inappropriate. TM34. Which one's that? Bide? Now, I know that there's a bug with the Bide move. I need to look up what that bug is, because I think you can exploit it for some crazy damage. Okay, one gym down. Because that was keep flashing. Because that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be, I'm actually going to go back to Route 22, to the Indigo Plateau, and I'm going to kick some ass. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Someone's definitely in for an ass kicking. I bet due to the broken mechanics we can get through the whole of Viridian Forest without a single wild Pokémon. Yeah, nothing so far. The RNG in this game is broken. Definitely broken. All the way through Viridian Forest and not a single wild Pokémon. What is it the spiffing Brit always says? Pokémon Red version is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits. Ah, this is the way. I'm just going to save. I don't know why though, because if I'm sticking to this challenge, then I'm not going to be reloading a save. On we go. Oh, where is he? I thought you battle your rival on this road. Oh, maybe not then. Oh well, that's a letdown. Well, let's go and don't have the Cascade badge. Yes, obviously. Hang on, isn't there... I think there's an exploit. If I just keep holding up, then... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, I thought there was a bug that let you get past the guards, but apparently not. Never mind. Let's leave it there. It's been a good stream. I've woken up now. I'm ready to start my day. I've already had breakfast, but I might go and do some experimental cooking. I've had a few ideas of things I can do with my rice cooker. Cooking stream when? I hear you say. Pilk. I will try Pilk. I'm always open to new ideas. And when you explained the Pepsi and milk thing to me, I thought that could actually taste very nice. I will try it one day. Did I save? Yes. I couldn't remember. I'll do it again anyway. So, I'm always terrible at goodbyes. So, let me just fix this card. Oh no, what have I done? It's really hard to do with puppet hands. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Bye. Cheerio!